Hi guys, it's 3:22 at 9:22 2012. Of course. It's funny how that always happens. All right, I just got out of a workshop on the collective Akash, and I had some really interesting uh, answers to my questions coming through that is really what I've been feeling and been saying in videos and stuff for so long, which is quite interesting. My questions to the masters was about ascension and enlightenment, and uh, enlightenment is just the activation of your chakras and the expansion of the light body, and that we are on the highest levels into the physical form. Same thing that I've been saying for so long, it's just coming from them. Ascension is just the multi-dimensional awareness that comes along with that enlightenment activation of the chakras, and it's just a going within. Granted, we've got multi-dimensional ascension that will be on a collective as far as Mother Earth goes at some point in time, but according to the masters, that is not what we will see at 12 or 12:21, like so many people have been saying. And I don't really know, but that is the same interpretations that I've gotten. So it's neat to have confirmations from other people, and maybe they're just picking up on what it is I'm sending out. I don't know, but it's interesting. Something that I wanted to say. I was talking in my last video. I've not uploaded yet, so I'll be uploading these all at the same time. But my last video, I was discussing how when we come to these events, what happens many times is we feel the lower vibrations. We're holding the highest possible vibrations as we come into these areas where we're going to do the gathering and ceremony, but the lower vibrations as we come into it, as our light goes out, those low vibrations come back in and through us and channels out, and we're just conduits for as channels for the light to income to the area, and to allow the negative energies or lower vibrations that were pre-existing from multitudes of ways to go back out. We're just conduits. After I made the video, and after having experienced what all I did yesterday as we were coming into the area and having the first day of conference, and all of that exchange of energy, and we always create a portal or a vortex of energy wherever we do these ceremonies, and it's there. It goes all the way to the core of Mother Earth, and it remains potent from then on. We're activating that area, and that's part of the reasons why we do these ceremonies in different places every time. We're going in and activating the areas. But anyway, when I went back to the class on the Akash, it was really interesting because the whole area where we had been doing the ceremony before was now empowered and super activated, kind of like what I've described before on cleansing and activating, or cleansing and re-upping the energy of other vortexes. Well, we just did the same thing here, and it is powerful. And that it's really cool to experience that, and to come into a place that seemed, that's incredibly beautiful, but it seems almost like it's got a density to it. And Asheville is a high vibrating area. I mean, the Cherokees, this area is volcanic, and it has a lot of magma flow below it, and then it's got a lot of the crystal chambers and the volcanic flumes that allows the energy to transfer. And as I've said before, it's that energy as it's coming through the crystalline structure or the magnetic iron, or whatever it is that allows the energy to flow. And then once it gets out of Earth's atmosphere and into the positive ether that's between Earth and Sun, that completes the circuit. So you have negative ground at in the magma chambers and the positive ether above, and what allows it to flow through Mother Earth and create the vortex is those crystals, silicate-based magnetic irons, metals, whatever it is, that allows, it's like copper in the wall, that allows electricity to flow through from your power source and into the appliance that you wish to use. Same thing that's going on here, but it's really interesting to come into these areas where they're not empowered, and it's almost like there's been like a switch that's turned off that doesn't allow the electricity to flow from Mother Earth's core all the way through the positive ether. And that's what we're doing, is we're kind of cleaning the conductors and flipping that switch, turning it on. The switch is on here now. And that's pretty cool. And it is powering up in the same experiences I've had many times where we've cleaned vortexes, like out at Hopi Land, where I was living at Titus Farm, and we finally popped the energy dome that was above it. And there at the medicine wheel at Titus Farm, where we did ceremony for the 11/11 10th gate activation, and from that medicine wheel, the light started expanding out, the energy started expanding out until it was all Hopi Land, and then it became all Arizona, and it became wherever I was in that area, you could actually feel the vortex functioning, the energy flowing. And here it's happening again, and it's starting right where we did that ceremony this morning, and you can walk into that area and it's very potent and powerful, and then you can walk out from it, and in several hundred yards away it's kind of like it was yesterday or earlier today, but it's getting more and more powerful. And so it's really neat how that works. It is so cool, and that's why we come together and do ceremony. And so too freaking cool. Well, anyway, this is just a short video, and I just wanted to say that the vortexes here are activating. That's really what we do every time we go someplace, have that calling to come and do ceremony. We're releasing lower vibrations and allowing the energy to flow through, and we're basically turning that switch on. And man, there's so many little ceremonies going all over the place, and little teachers doing their groups, and they've got lists of who's teaching what, and you just wander around the place and go sit in whatever group you wish to study with, or to function with, or to exchange energies with, or to learn from, or share with, or whatever it is. It's all kinds of things going on everywhere. Really cool, these gatherings. And so anyway, I had a really strong sense to tell all you guys who's help finance through your donations my coming here. I just want to say thank you again, and let you know how much I appreciate that, because it sure does. I mean, couldn't do it without you, and we are raising the frequency of the planet, and Asheville is activated. All right, guys, thank you, love you, bye for now.